You've just announced Claudio Sacrea versus Jai Opetaia in May, again on the Gold Coast. How excited are you for this one?
Yeah, look, this is a good fight. Claudio, he's 7-0. He's a little nugget. He's known for his toughness. The IBF, we're putting him into the top 15 of the IBF because he's actually the IBF European champion at the moment. Jai needs to keep busy, and this is another keep busy fight for Jai. Is it going to be a war? Who knows? He is tough, and it's not going to be a walk from the park, and Jai needs to prepare properly. So if he doesn't prepare properly, anything can happen, especially at that division. And as I said, he is known to be a tough little competitor. So, I don't really know what to expect. I think Jai will win and win comfortably, but it's cruiserweight. So, and think about the last event, the way it sold so well, and the way it was received. And Jai is a star. He's a rock star in this country, and he hasn't been here for quite a while. And the reception that we have, we sold that venue out 3 weeks before fight night. 5,500 GAs. We could have sold that 3 times out. A lot of times you don't get a rush until the last 24, 48 hours before an event. We didn't have the opportunity to do that, and we were getting messages, we were getting smashed on socials, not enough space, we should have given more timing. I can't be more clear. If you want tickets for these events, you've got to buy early because it will sell out. This time we've actually had some more seating, about another 1,200 seating released, so it's going to be a bigger again, but it will sell out, and it will sell out probably 3 weeks out as well. It's a Tuesday night. Tuesday night's a great night. It's not a lot going on, so we've got Monday as the open training session. Tuesday will be the presser. Monday will be the weigh-in, and Tuesday fight night. So it just makes sense if people are going to travel, they can tune in and make a week of it.
Now, Tasman fighters have got some great talent now in the stable. Are we expected to see some similar talent that fought on the undercard in the Opetaia Nika show?
Absolutely.
Same sort of card?
Yeah, absolutely. Jai's obviously going to headline it with a great support card. We've got some stars in this country. Tasman fighters has most of them. We've got Connor Wallace, he's going to be as a co-main. He's going to come back. He's going to have a hit out. Same sort of deal. He needs to stay busy fight as well because who knows when he's going to get his world title shot. So he needs to stay active. One of the killers to good fighters, especially at the top level, is inactivity. And if fighters aren't fighting, mate, they're going rusty, they're going stale. So you've got to keep these guys active, and they get up to no good. You've got to give them a purpose. So this has given these guys a purpose as well. Underneath him, we've got Max McIntyre. He's going to be a star. He's only young, 20 years old, 7-0, 6 knockouts. He's going to be a star. Look out for him in the future as well. Ben Marnie. Ben Marnie's 15-0. We all know Ben Marnie's been around for a while. Benny's been one of those fighters that's going to do big things. He's there, then he has a bit of a layoff, and then people forget about him, and he's there. When I got behind Benny, I spoke to Benny about 6 months ago, and I said, mate, you're 29 years old. It's time to get serious, and I will commit to you if you commit to the sport. And he's all in, so he'll be fighting for an IBF. He won his IBF Pan Pacific last fight. This is going to be an IBF Intercontinental. His opponent is actually coming from the Philippines. He's a puncher. He can punch this guy. It's going to be a dangerous fight. If Benny wants to progress at that level, he needs to take these serious fights. I'm hoping that Benny goes into the rankings after this fight with the IBF. Once he goes into the rankings, we can move him around, and he's on his way. But it's hard to manoeuvre these guys if they don't fight for these titles and stay active. So that's what we plan to do with Benny. Austin Akuso and Letty, that's a massive fight. So tune in for that one because that was supposed to be on the last event. We had an issue with Austin. He had an issue with his back. He's back. So that's going to be a great fight. Letty comes to fight, and everyone knows what he's done in the past. Is he too old now? Who knows? But that's going to be a cracking fight. So, Tyler Blizzard. Tyler Blizzard's going to be on the card. Tyler Blizzard, he's 9-0. He's got pop as a little guy. He's only small. He's going to fight at featherweight, but he's got plenty of pop. And it looks like Rocky Ogden's going to take the fight. So that's going to be a great fight. So we've got some really good Aussie matchups, and it's going to be a great night of boxing live on the Zone. Can't wait.
Nice. As you said, it's important for fighters to stay busy. This next one against Jai, you guys have openly talked about how the real goal with Jai is to eventually unify. Is this fight sort on? I won't say it's just a nothing fight, but is it really on the way? Do you really want to push that unification to keep
As
him
I
busy?
said, this is not a nothing fight. This is a stay busy fight. Like, Jai needs activity. He needs to keep focused, you know what I mean? So, you know, anyone that's not focused, what do you do? Like, seriously, what's going to get? Go and have a coffee? Like, he needs to stay focused. He's got to work towards something. Now, we're talking about the Ramirez fight in October in Riyadh season. Like, there's a long time between drinks. So why not? You know, build his profile, you know, get in the ring, give the other fighters from Tasman fighters an opportunity to fight on a massive card. You know, secure the DAZN platform here in this part of the world. Show the world that Australia have some serious fighters down here. So, you know, like, DAZN is a game changer. And like, we've had the issues that we've had in the past with our fighters in Australia, that the platforms are usually domestic and no one actually gets to see. Even in New Zealand, they can't watch some of these fights. DAZN gives the opportunity for everyone to watch, tune in, watch Tasman fighters, watch all our guys and turn them into a global star. Justice Hooney, he's a #1 with the WBO. You know, big things for him coming as well. Like, he's 12-0. Like, a lot of people in the past have said Justice Hooney doesn't have power. Like, mate, he has not been fit since his 3rd fight. You know, he's got a new style. He's going back to his old style. Sorry. You know, he's fit. You know, he's got a new strength and conditioning coach. He's on a meal plan. You know, all the injuries that he's had in the past are all being corrected. This is going to be the very first fight when he does get in the ring from his 3rd fight that he's actually 100% fit. So he's a massive powerhouse, and you know, Australia needs to get behind Justice Hooney as well.
Cheers, Mick.
Thank you.